morning, everyone. Yeah, you all know me, right? Last two classes, I have done bridge course for you guys to help us to understand your further concept what you have for your ninth standard, right? So let us start our ninth standard portion. Okay, ninth class maths. Okay, yeah. Today I'm going to start a number system. Today I'm going to start a lesson, number system. Okay. Last class only I have explained about the number system, isn't it? Let me recall that one. Okay. In the number system, we all know that one. You can include natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, fractions, rational, irrational, right? So I had given a mind map also, right? Today, we'll know about the definition of what are natural numbers, what is whole number, what is integers, what the numbers it is indicates, and what is a fraction, okay? And what is a rational and irrational also by using the number line. Clear? So here, and for what we denote, for our natural numbers and all, we see that one. We'll see now. Okay? Natural numbers. What is this? Natural numbers. It is denoted the capital N. It is this natural number it is represented by capital N. What is natural number here? The numbers which starts from 1 to infinity. The numbers which start from 1 to infinity. It means here 1, 2, 3, 4, so on, infinity. These kind of numbers you can say it as a natural numbers. These kind of numbers you can say it as a natural numbers. Okay. After this comes whole number. Next is whole numbers. Okay, this is denoted by W. This is denoted by W. So what is whole number here? This whole number includes natural number and 0. Very simple. This whole number includes natural numbers and 0. It means here W is equal to, this is the collection of a whole number and a natural number. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on to infinity. This is here 0, 1, 2, 3, so on to infinity. So this is the collection of whole numbers. It is denoted by W. The collection of natural numbers, it is denoted by N. Okay. Next comes here integer. Okay. Integer means here collection of whole number, okay, and negative numbers. Collection of natural numbers, whole numbers, and negative numbers. Okay, that is called here integers. Integers, it is denoted by Z. Integer Z. It is denoted by Z. So that is -4, -3. Here also you can take like this. -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Okay, we will take like this. Flower bracket. Yes or no? Yeah. This is called here integers. Okay. Next comes here. After integers, what guys? I will show you in the number line also. Last class I have shown that, right? So here, if it is our number line, okay, this is the 0 means 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. From 1 to this infinite numbers are what here? Natural numbers. This collection of natural numbers, it is denoted by N. Got it? Yeah. Next, When the natural numbers includes, that is called here whole number. That is called here whole number. The collection of whole numbers denoted by W. The collection of whole numbers, it is denoted by W. Sorry. Now you are taking negative values, that is -1, -2, -3. This is whole. You can say it as integers. What it say it as? Integers. The collection of integers can show it is the collection of integers, that is denoted by Z. The collection of the whole number, integers denoted by Z here. Have you understood this much? Yeah. Natural numbers, whole numbers and integers. Next comes here rational numbers. Next comes here rational numbers. I'm going to give you all the definition in PDF, guys. Okay, don't worry. If you want to take a notes as a rough column, you can write them. You must write. I can't say you can write them, otherwise you will sit blindly without pen or book. You simply sit and watch a video and you will off it and you will go off, right? So don't do like that one. Whenever you are sitting for a class, you need to take one book and a pen. If you are not got your classwork or textbook and all, means obviously you will get your friends or your elders book, what you say, friends, no? So you need to sit with a pen, book and a classwork, textbook also. Okay, while going the class, whenever I ask you to write them, whenever I ask you to solve the problems, you need to do. Got it? Yeah. So here, rational numbers. Okay. What is rational number here? A number R is called a rational number. A number R is called rational number. Rational number means, guys, you are writing that in the form of P by Q. Rational number means you are writing the number in the form of P by Q. Q is not equal to 0. Make sure that one. Q is not equal to 0 there. Got it? So the rational number is R is rational number, and that is collection of rational number, it is denoted by R. Okay, so here you are writing that in the form of P by Q, and Q is not equal to 0. Q is not equal to 0. And rational number, sorry, not R, guys. Rational number, the collection of rational number, it is denoted by Q. The collection of rational number, it is denoted by Q. Example is like 3 by 4, 2 by 7, minus 11 by 12, etc. Okay, this you can give the example of a rational numbers. Got it? Next, after this we get some equivalent rational numbers. Equivalent rational numbers. Okay, what is equivalent rational numbers? In previous class we learned, no? Yes or no? Rational numbers means what here? You are going to write the numbers in the form of P by Q. Make sure that the Q is not equal to 0. You have to make sure that one, the Q is not equal to 0. Understood? Next point is here, equivalent rational numbers. Equivalent rational numbers. Okay, what is equivalent rational numbers? If I ask you to write the 5 equivalent rational numbers for 2 by 3. If I ask you to write a 5 equivalent rational numbers for 2 by 3 means, what you will write, guys? Can anyone tell me the answer? What you will write for equivalent rational numbers for 2 by 3? Equivalent means what here? Whatever the rational numbers you get, when you simplify them, you must get this one. You must get this one. Means you must get a same. For example, if I take here 4 by 6, when you cancel them, 2 2s are, 2 3s are. So what you got here? 2 by 3. So 2 by 3, 2 by 3, both are equal, no? So you can say equivalent rational numbers, no? Yes or no? Yeah. So you can take like 6 6 by 9. Yes or no? 6 by 9. How will do? 3 2s are 3 3s are again 2 by 3 only you got. So the equivalent fraction what are here? 2 by 3, 4 by 6 and 6 by 9 are here called equivalent fractions. Equivalent fractions. Why you say equivalent fractions? When you simplify them, you will get 2 by 3 only. When you simplify them, you will get 2 by 3. 2 by 3 is only a simplest form of them. 2 by 3 is only a simplest form of them. Clear? This is called here equivalent rational numbers. Okay. So next point is here, you have to keep it in your mind. Okay, very simple concept, children. Don't break your head to understand what is there, this, then, all this number system you are learning from previous years. What is extra you are going to learn, only that you need to grab from this, nothing else. Everything is very simple. Okay, natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rationals, irrationals, what are them? You all learned that in a previous class. Just you need to know now here, what are the rational numbers comes in between two natural numbers, in between two integers, in between two whole numbers, like that. Nothing else. Clear? What you are going to learn in this chapter, have you got an idea? Okay. So here, there are infinitely many rational numbers between any two given rational numbers. There are infinitely many rational numbers between two given integers or whole numbers or natural numbers here. Okay, infinitely many rational numbers you will get there between two. I can take an example of 1 and 2. Find the rational numbers between 1 and 2. You will get in between 1 and 2, you will get so many rational numbers, infinite number of rational numbers they are saying. Point something, you will get there. Infinitely many rational numbers you will get in between two numbers there. Clear? One more point here, that is the question, it is there in our textbook itself. Okay. Every whole number is a natural number. You need to say whether they are true or false. You need to say whether they are true or false. If it is a false, you have to say the reason. Okay. Every whole number is a natural number. Is it true, right? Is it true or wrong, children? Every natural number is a whole number. Okay, I'm going to clean this. Every natural number is a whole number. Natural numbers are starts from 1 to infinity. Okay, natural numbers are starts from 1 to infinity. If it natural numbers includes then 0, then only there is a whole number, no? It means here that is a false statement. It means here that is a false statement. Every natural numbers are not a whole number. Every whole numbers are a natural number. You can say like that, right? So here that is a false, because 0 is a whole number but do not natural number. 0 is a whole number but do not natural number. Yeah, that's what. Okay? Yeah. Next one. Second, every integer is a rational number. Every integer is a rational number. Integer means what here? Integer means it includes a natural number, whole number and a negative values. Negative numbers, right? So every integer is a rational number. Rational number means what here? You have to get them in the form of P by Q, but Q is not equal to 0. Q is not equal to 0. The answer for this question is true. The answer for this question is true, because every integer m can be expressed in the form of m by 1, so it is a rational number. It means here, what it is, the exact meaning is here, guys. See, in the number line, as I told you, 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. These are the integers here, right? The question is, every integer, this all includes integer, no? Yeah, every integer is a rational number. Yes, it is true. Why? Because the rational number form is rational number form, it is P by Q. Make sure that q is not equal to 0. How it is true? Why all the integers are rational numbers here? Let me show you. Here, I'm going to take one integer, it is 2. I'm going to write 1 here. Is there any difference between value of 2 here, guys? Nothing, no. In the denominator, if you have a 1 means, there is no change in the value. If this is also 2 and this is also 2, there is no change only, no. But this is not equal to 0 also. Here you are taking 1, no, not 0. So it is not equal to 0 also. We are taking 1, there is no change in the value. Obviously this cube value is not equal to 0, and then obviously you can take all the integers as a rational number. It means here minus 4 by 1. What is the answer here? Minus 4. There is no change here, but in the denominator, in the place of q, you are having a 1. So 1 is not equal to 0. So the second statement is true. Second statement is true. Okay. Third one. Every rational number is an integer. Every rational number is an integer. Okay. That statement is false. Because 3 by 5 is not an integer. Because 3 by 5 is, example you can take it as a 3 by 5 is not an integer. Got my point, guys? Yeah. So next comes here. Next we'll go to our exercise part. Okay. Exercise 1.1. Before I start that one, guys, you need to do two notebooks you have to take for a math subject. One is for a classwork, okay? Another one is for a home assignment, homework, or else, whatever the points, if I ask you to give worksheets, you have to do in that book. So, 2 you need to do here. And one more point I just want to clarify you guys. So, last year, your friends were there, no? They used to do the graph, okay? What they do, they in the graph they used to do the problems and work, whatever I used to give them, and they will tear off that page and they used to paste it to that notebook. Don't do that. Don't be more creative in that matter. Okay? Just you do the graph book separately. Don't tear that one. Don't take out the graph sheets from a graph book and don't paste it to your classwork. Okay? Keep it separately itself. Nothing else. Whenever you are giving for a correction and graph and both together you give enough, right? Don't paste them page into the classwork. Clear? That I just wanted to tell you. Yeah. Exercise 1.1. Okay. First one. Is 0 a rational number? Okay. Can you write it in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0. P by q is an integer, q is not equal to 0. See, they are asking whether 0 is a rational number or not. See, we all know that one. In the q place, if you write 1, yes, I'm going to tell the answer, yes, 0 is a rational number. Why you can say this one? Because we all know that one, if you write 1 in the denominator place, there is no change in the value. So here, therefore, q is not equal to 0. So obviously it is a rational number. Yes or no? Q is not equal to 0 and this is the rational number where 0 and 1 are the integers, where 0 and 1 are the integers. Yes or no? 0 and 1 are the integers and q is not equal to 0. So it is a rational number. It is a rational number. Okay. Next is, take second one. Find the 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. Find the 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. Here, as I told you already, there can be infinitely, there can be infinitely many rational numbers, many rational numbers between 3 and 4. Between 3 and 4. There are many rational numbers between 3 and 4. Okay. 3 and 4 here. Okay. Let me tell you guys how to find the rational numbers between two numbers. Okay. Let A is equal to 3 and B is equal to 4. Everyone concentrate here. Okay. Let A is equal to 3 and B is equal to 4. A rational number between A and B. A rational number. A rational number between A and B is equal to, how you need to do guys, A plus B divided by 2. This is how you need to find the rational numbers. What you need to do, you need to add them. What are the given numbers are there? You have to divide that by 2. Okay. So here A plus B divided by 2. What you will get here? 3 plus 4 divided by 2. It means here 7 by 2. It means here 7 by 2. How you will write this one? So here 3 is less than 7 by 2. This 7 by 2 is less than 4. 3 is less than 7 by 2. This 7 by 2 is less than 4. In between 3 and 4, this rational number, one rational number we find now. How you did this one? By using the rule of A plus B divided by 2. Okay. So next, second one. A rational number between 3 and 7 by 2. A rational number between 3 and 7 by 2. How we will do this one? Again, this is A plus 7 by 2 is equal to 3 plus 7 by 2 divided by 2. Again here 3 is A, 7 by 2 is here B, right? So how we will do this one? 3, here if you don't have anything means this is 1 plus 7 by 2 divided by 2 is equal to, what is the LCM here? What is the LCM here? This is 2, no? So 1, 2 is a, you all know how to find the LCM and how to equate them, right? Yeah, 2 1s are. So 3 2s are 6 plus, it's a 7, here it is 2 and here it is 2. So how much you got here? 13 by 2 whole by 2. So here 13 by 4. What you got here? 13 by 4. Yes guys? Yeah. Next. Now we got two rational numbers between 3 and 4. Okay? That is 3 is less than what we got here? For 13 by 4, no? 4 3s are 12. 2 3s are 6. Here you got, here you get 2 3s are 6. 2 5s are 3.5 you will get here. Here 4 3s are 12. 1 4 2s are 4 3s are 12. 1 yeah. So here what we get here? 3 is less than 13 by 4. This is less than 7 by 2 and this is less than 4. This is less than 4. Have you understood guys this one? See, when you divide this 13 by 4, let me tell you that later. Don't get confused. Okay. Third point. Now, a rational number between 7 by 2 and 4. A rational number between 7 by 2 and 4 is equal to 7 by 2 plus 4 divided by 2. Here if you don't have anything, this is a 1, no? So 7 by 2 plus 4 by 1 divided by 2. Take a LCM here, again it is a 2. So it is 1 2 za, 2 1 za, 7 plus 8 whole divided by 2. 7 plus 8 is how much? 15 by 2. This is 2. So you got here 15 by 4. You have to multiply these two. 15 by 4. So another one more rational number we got here, that is 15 by 2. How will you write this one? 3 is less than 13 by 4. This is less than 7 by 2. And this is less than 15 by 4. Okay. And this is less than 4 here. This is less than 4 here. This is how we need to find the values, the rational numbers between 3 and 4. It means here, what you are doing guys here, we all know that one. Before I go for exercise part, I said one statement that is, you are getting infinite numbers of rational numbers in between two integers. You are getting infinite numbers. So here, between two integers, what numbers they are given here? Two numbers are here, 3 and 4. The two numbers are here, what here? 3 and 4, right? So this 3 and 4 are here, you are taken. How you need to find the rational numbers between them is here, you have to add them, you have to divide by that one with a 2. It means here, take a one number as a, another number as a b, and dividing them by 2. This is how you need to solve that. Okay, once you solve that, you will get a one rational number. Okay, after that, what you need to do here, in between those numbers, you keep on going taking in between. For example, what we got here, 3 and 4, no? In between numbers only we are finding rational numbers, right? In between these two numbers only we are finding rational numbers. So in between these two, how you will do? 3 plus 4, first you will do, divide by 2 you will do, you get a 7 by 2. So one you already got one, that is 3 is less than 7 by 2, this is less than 4. Now what you need to do again for next step, you take these two. After that one more rational number you will get, after that you take just next and this one. So after one by one, whatever the rational number you are going keep getting, no, take that number, extra number as a b. This one take it as the A, this one take it as a B. Next what you did? Take this one A and take this one B. Next what you need to do? Take this one A. What you will get in here, no? That you take it as a B. So likewise you can keep on going counting infinitely rational numbers. So this is how you need to show them. Okay. So next is here. This one more is this one is there. Problem is there, that is find 5 rational numbers. Find 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Okay, try to do yourself. Let me do that one. Let me do that one. 2 I will find 2 rational numbers in between 3 by 5 and 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Okay, remaining 3 you need to find yourself. Okay, yeah. So here, these two are the rational numbers. What we will need to do here? A plus B divided by 2. To find the first rational number, you are doing A plus B divided by 2. That is, what is A here? Here, A is equal to what? 3 by 5. B is equal to what? 4 by 5. So, A plus B divided by 2 is equal to, what is A here? 3 by 5 plus what is B? 4 by 5 divided by 2. Okay, so the denominator is same itself, so nothing to worry. Just to take a 5 as a denominator, okay, add them. What you will get here? There is no need to take a LCM when you have a denominator same, no? Yeah, so 7 by 5 divided by 2. You have to multiply these two, you will get a 7 by 10. 7 by 10. Now, second one, the rational number between. The rational number between. The rational number. So, before that, let me write that here. What is that? 3 by 5 is less than 7 by 10. This is less than 4 by 5. Okay, the rational number. Now, we found the rational number between these two. Now, we are going to take these two. Okay, so it's between 3 by 4 and 7 by 10. Okay, here A is equal to 3 by 4 and B is equal to 7 by 10. Clear? Now, how we will do this one? Is equal to A plus B divided by 2. No, 3 by 4 plus 7 by 10 divided by 2. Here you need to find the LCM of 4 and 10 because denominator is different. Whenever you are finding the LCM, make sure that you are going to start from the digit 2 itself. Don't skip that one. Don't go directly 4 or don't go directly 10 or 5 like that. 2 2s are, 2 5s are, 2 1s are, keep as it is. You all know how to find the LCM, guys. Don't expect me to explain this also. Huh? Yes, you all know, no? So, what is the LCM here? 2 into 2 into 5. What you get here? 2 into 2 into 5. That is 2 into 2 into 5. 2 2s are 4. 4 5s are 20. Right? So the LCM is here 20. So for how much are? 4 5s are 10 2s are 5 3s are 15 plus 7 2s are 14 divided by 20 whole divided by 2. Add them. What will get? 29 divided by 20 divided by 2. When you shift this 29 by, you have to multiply these two, no? 20 into 2 is equal to 29 divided by 40. So this is our another rational number. This is how you need to find out the rational numbers between two integers. So how we will write that one? So 3 by 4 is less than 29 by 40. 29 by 40. See guys, you are finding rational between these two, no? Then it comes in between these two only, no? Not here or here. Yeah. Is less than 7 by 10. This is less than 4 by 5. Okay. This is the method of finding the rational numbers in between two integers. Okay. Whenever you are taking two integers as A and B, no? Okay. So, in between them only we have to mention them. So, it's okay. If you are not mentioned its proper way also, don't put this one sign because if it are showing this one, it is less than this, no? Yes or no? So, don't put that one. Directly you write these are the rational numbers in between 3 by 4 and 4 by 5. This is how you need to find. Understood? So what we learned today in this class? What is natural number? What is whole number? What is integers? What is rational numbers? Okay. How the rational numbers denotes? What are the denotes of a natural number, whole number, integers? Okay. Next, how to find the rational numbers in between two integers? This is what we learned in this class. Clear? I hope all the points are cleared and I tried to convince you guys. So the remaining part we'll see in the next class. Okay? Yeah. Take care.